Daddy's reading to Ella about
The skull.
the skull.
Some bones develop in two separate halves and then fuse at the midline, namely the frontal bone and the mandible. The bones of the skull constantly undergo a process of remodeling. New bones develop on the outer surface of the skull, while the excess on the inside is reabsorbed into the bloodstream. This dynamic process is facilitated by the presence of numerous cells and a good blood supply.
And you liking this? Yeah.
Occasionally, a deficiency in the cells responsible for the reabsorption upsets the bone metabolism, which can result in severe thickening of the skull, osteopetrosis or Paget's disease, and deafness or blindness may follow.
Some light reading for your 4-month-old daughter.
Yeah. That's okay. The only movable skull joint is the temporomandibular joint, where the jaw hinges against the cranium, allowing all the actions of chewing and speech. All the other bones are fixed to each other by joints known as sutures, which are only found in the skull. In the adult, these comprise thin zones of unmineralized fibrous tissue, bonding the irregular interlocking margins of adjacent bones. The purpose of sutures in the skull of the developing infant is to allow for growth at right angles to their alignment. For example, the coronal suture, which allows growth in length, and the squamosal allows for increase in height of the skull. During the rapid period of cranial growth from baby to child, the enlarging brain forces the bones apart at their sutures, and new bone is then deposited at the edge of the sutures, stabilizing the skull at its new size. By the age of 7, the sutural growth has slowed, and the skull enlarges at a slower rate by bone remodeling. I think she's much more interested in mommy with the camera
Well,
than she is with daddy.
she seems interested. I'm trying to hide.
Inside the left half of the skull shows the large cranial vault and facial skeleton in section. That's the inside of Daddy's head. Okay, you want to eat the book?
Ella's eating the book.
Ella wants to gain knowledge through digestion.
Handsome daddy. Very, very, very cute, Ella.
Where do you want to go to next? You pick the topic.
Still have Christmas tree up. The date today is January 3rd. Actually, Ella's almost 5 months old. She's 5 months old. I'm learning anatomy from Daddy. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye-bye, Ella. Bye-bye, Ella. Dig in the book. How the body works. It's the book. See you later.